Hi everyone, it's Sarah, the owner and creator of Multifarious Nature. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is going to be kind of a super fun video here. I'm going to catch you up. This is the next day after going to the Michigan Fiber Arts Festival here in Elegance, Michigan is where I went. It was so much fun. If you've never gone, I highly recommend it. It was a full day. We got there at 10 o'clock when they opened and we left at 5 o'clock when they closed. It was so much fun and I am so excited. I have so much fun stuff to show you that I picked up. One of which is this wonderful shirt that my sister purchased for me. It says Michigan Fiber Festival and it has the picture in it that was on all of their merchandise for this year, for 2021. So it's super exciting. And that was my first, well, I guess not purchase, this was gifted to me by my sister, which was so nice of her. I was really excited about that. So that was, I guess, my first little acquisition from the Fiber Festival. And then the wonderful goodness went on from there. This place was packed with vendors, amazing vendors, beautiful yarn, beautiful fiber. I had money stashed aside for it, and I spent every single time of it, but it was specifically for this event. And so I was really grateful that I was able to do that. So I made a list so that I could try to remember where I got everything. It is the next day, so I wrote it down as I could remember. We're just going to kind of go in any random order here of some of the wonderful things you can find here at that festival. The first one we'll go with, it's Why Not Fibers is the company, and I purchased, I guess her daughter, she said, is getting involved now in the fiber arts, which is awesome. I think she said she's 12 years old, and she made these bats. So I have two different bats that I purchased from Why Not Fiber. They are dyed fiber that her daughter made into bats. There's this beautiful green and white multicolor. She said they're mixed fiber, so I don't know the exact fiber content, but they're very soft and wonderful. And this is the other one, which is beautiful blue, and it has little touches of kind of that light mossy green color, so they definitely go quite well together. And I don't know if you can quite see it very well, but there's stellina in there, so there's like sparkle and everything. So it's super fun. I'm really excited that her daughter's getting involved in it. It definitely sounds like she was super excited about that too, because now she's like just on her own wanting to participate in this. So that's super exciting. And I loved this combination. I think that will be so pretty spun up together. I layered. I might spin it up. I'm thinking I might spin it up separately and then apply it together. That might be really excellent. So I'm very excited about that. I actually did not buy any yarn from the festival itself, which is awesome because I dye yarn, and for me to buy dyed yarn, it has to be very different from my style of dyeing. So, but I got a lot of fiber. So that was the first little treasure that I found. And then the next one, I went to, let's see here, it's May Contain Egg Farm is the company, and she makes project bags, you guys. She also had fiber there, so if you're someone who's looking to spin or get a fleece, she does sell those too. But yeah, May Contain Egg, woo, it's being blasted out. But you see her little logo right here, or her little name tag, and it's my first ever project bag that I purchased. I'm really excited. So it's super pretty. It has these gorgeous birch looking trees on the fiber, or the fiber on the bag. And I have a project in it that I will show you shortly. But isn't it so pretty? And these leaves are gold. You can see that there, but they actually shine. And the lining fiber also has little gold, mini little leaves that are gold inside of it too. So pretty. And then it has this little drawstring that actually has this little, I don't even know what that's called, toggle, but yeah, that was my first project bag I've ever purchased, and I'm very pleased with that purchase. Super pretty, and her pricing is very reasonable, so that was awesome. That was the project bag that I got there, and that was also at the Fiber Festival. The other acquisition that I got from the festival was from Hill Creek Fiber Studio. They have a bunch of different tools and things of that nature, and I picked up some things that I needed because I need to start taking my spun yarn, the singles, and either plying it or putting it into a ball or whatnot. I'm going to ply it. So I am not getting, normally you could ply on your wheel, but you have to get a jumbo flyer, which they are not inexpensive. So what is reasonably priced is a spindle. So I got a drop spindle. This is a Turkish drop spindle, so you actually create like a turtle, and it's a ball that you can pull from both directions. So I'm going to ply my yarn on this drop spindle, and that should work quite well from what I'm seeing. And I have plenty of room here to be able to put 4 ounces for sure, 8 ounces definitely, and that should work really well for that. So that was very reasonably priced, and that was from that Hill Creek Fiber Studio, and I'm very excited about that. So that was my first from them, and then I also purchased something I've been wanting to get for a while, which was some Jagu twist. I love these. These are my interchangeables, but I don't have this size. These are the mini size, so I had to get a smaller cable because it's a mini. And then I did the 22 inch, and then I got the 1.5 needle size, 2.5 millimeter. These are basically your sock, like a sock size needle, very, very small. I didn't currently have them, and I'm thinking that might be, depending on some of the sock yarn I have some that's a lot thinner, so I really wanted to try this, thinking that I might get a tighter weave to my socks, because I've normally been doing the I think it's size 2 needle, so this is a half a size smaller, and that will make a difference. So I ended up getting that. They also had a size 1, which I debated getting, but I figured I will try this one first and see where I go. Again, their pricing was very reasonable, so picked those up with my drop spindle. And then I went to one that I've wanted to go to so bad. When I looked over my list, I told you guys I kind of like pre-prepared and looked at all the vendors. And this one I was really, really, really excited to check out. And I purchased a couple items from her because she's super talented and a very kind individual with a lot of wonderful knowledge to share. So I love talking to her. And that is Deep Dyed Yarns. She is out of Kentucky. And I picked up a bunch of fiber. So I picked up this beauty here. This is merino top. And it looks like a sunset, an intense, deep, beautiful sunset. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Love, love, love it. And then I got another merino top because apparently I can't just buy one. And this was the first one I picked up. It's gorgeous. It's your blues, it's deep and moody, and looks like the lake and the woods, and it's so soft. I love it. And this is merino top as well. So I got those two beauties from that same company. And then the last one that I got from her was the yak silk. It's 50% yak, 50% silk. And all of these individually are about 4 ounces is what it's at. But look at this. Is this not the most beautiful thing? Look at that sheen. Oh my gosh, I tell you, silk. Anything that has silk in it is absolutely beautiful. So there you have it. That is the yak silk. So I need to spin this up, and she gave me tips on how to spin this because, well, for one, I'm new to spinning, but also I've never worked with this before, and she did say that this is easier to spin from the fold, which I learned is something you do where you wrap the yarn kind of on your finger. So I don't want you guys to think I'm going to become like a spinning channel, but I am definitely trying to do more spinning because, yeah, that's a way that I can make even more unique yarn to work with. So this is absolutely beautiful. I want to say I'm probably going to blend this with something. I'm pretty sure I will blend this with something. I don't think I will do it by itself. Maybe I will, I don't know. But this is just beautiful. And my sister convinced me to buy it because I wanted to buy it, but I wasn't sure. And she gave me permission. And so these were all from the same dye studio, and they are just absolutely beautiful. And the dyer, which I have her name because I have the list of vendors, and her name is Stephanie Stratton, and she is amazing. If you've never checked out deep dyed yarns, especially if you are a spinner, I highly recommend it. I mean, I haven't worked with it yet, but her colors are just absolutely gorgeous. They are stunning. And I know I'm not going to be dyeing up fiber because other than yarn, other than already spun fiber, I'm not going to be doing that. So that's why I really wanted to invest in that myself. Okay, so that was all from Deep Dyed Yarns. And that was all from the festival, and then this was also from the festival. More merchandise that was vendor, like this has, again, the Michigan Fiber Festival. I actually picked this up for all the girls that went, so my mom, my sister, and my mother-in-law. And so it was so fun. We all got a bag that had on there. They were all different colors. We all had our own unique bag. And it's just super fun because it was a shopper that we could then put our goodies in that we found, and everybody found something wonderful there, which was awesome. And I got a pin from the Deep Dyed Yarns. She said to pick out a pin from her little basket of pins, and it says, "I fought the yarn and the yarn won." I love it. There were so many different ones, but that one won. And I think that's everything that I got directly from the festival. After the festival, we went to Baker Elegance Studios, which is where I got my spinning wheel. So I love that place. And they actually had a really cool sale going on with the old mill yarns that they basically acquired, I guess is how it went. And the way they did it is they have all of the stock, the inventory, and you just go in and it's sold by, or charged by like 6 ounces, basically is, yeah, they charge you by the weight basically. So you go through these boxes, there's boxes everywhere, and you go through and then you weigh it all and then they give you the price based on that. So I ended up getting, oh my gosh, so much. I only bought 3 colors, but they weigh a ton. They've got to be at least like a couple pounds each. So this beauty here, and all of these are the same fiber content. They are a blend of like 40% wool, 28% viscose, 15% something, I'm not quite sure, but it is very thin. It's lace weight. You can see that. I couldn't tell you the yardage if I wanted to, but you see how that's quite thin. So if I use 2 of these, it's easily light fingering weight if I hold 2 of them together. So yeah, I'm not sure if I will do it just single colors or I will blend them, because I might blend them. I like marling yarn. So here's another color that I got. Look how big that is. Bigger than my head. It's this beautiful berry color, and then, oh, there's another one. I got 3, you guys. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? I love this color. This color is gorgeous. It's like a raspberry purple. This is more raspberry, but the berry color. It's so gorgeous. I can't believe it. Look how big that is. Seriously. I spent quite a bit of money on this, technically, but it was a really good deal for what I got, because this is a lot of yarn. I mean, this is a lot of yarn. So that's what I was saying, Rick might marl a couple of these together. I might marl like the 3 of them together, and then it's almost like a DK weight yarn, and just make all the things. I don't even know what I'm gonna make with it yet. I've got some ideas. I definitely think making maybe marling marling all 3 of them together and making like a bralette or something. I think that would be awesome. I'm not quite sure, but it's wonderful, and I'm really excited about that. So that was from the Baker Elegance Studios and Old Mill Yarn. So that's the Old Mill Yarn. So that was that section, and then I went into the shop and I picked up some more tools because of course I needed it. So I needed a nitty natty. I don't currently have one, and when it comes to skinning up your yarn, especially yarn that you've hand spun, this is super nice. Also, it's really nice because you can measure with it. So after you wind it around your nitty natty, you can then measure it. Basically, find your approximate yardage, which that's like really hard to do otherwise. Yeah. So that's what I bought this for. I got the large size. They have 3 sizes. They have the sample size, a sampler size, I think that's what it's called, sampler, and then there's the other sampler, small, and then large. I think that's the sizing. This is like a 15-inch, is what it says. I don't know, but they're made in Poland, I guess. It's Kromski is the brand. My spinning wheel is a Shock, so yeah, but it's a beautiful nitty natty, really pretty, and it was quite reasonably priced because I was looking at the ones that they had at the Fiber Festival, and most of the ones I found were very small. This is a really good large one, so I wanted the large one because I want to be able to make like full-size skeins. So yeah, that, and then I bought more fiber, of course. So they have vendors that sell out of Baker's Studio, and this is fiber from, let me see here, I know I have it here somewhere. It's Rocking, I don't remember it's Rocking something. They are out of Michigan, and they have llamas, and this is some of the llama roving. So I have 2 different that I purchased. One is this beauty, which is this gorgeous black and blue, navy, teal llama, and there's definitely some stellina in there, so it's got some nice sparkle. I think you guys can see that. Isn't that gorgeous? It's so soft. I've never worked with llama before, and look at that. It's a ton. And the price of this, I was looking at some of the roving that was in the festival, and some of it was, it was kind of priced all over. Everything was fairly priced. It's just that the price of this was amazing, and this is at Baker Elegance Studios. So if you are in Allegan, I highly recommend stopping by there if you're a spinner, because they have beautiful fiber. And then this one as well, same thing. Oh my gosh, I love this color so much. It's like a copper and green, and it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love copper color. So pretty. Again, a whole bag of it. Oh my gosh. So much fiber. I can't believe it. I got so much fun stuff. And that was from that Baker Elegance Studios. Highly recommend checking it out. You are in Allegan. And they have spinning wheels, and they have looms. If you're a weaver, That's an excellent place to get your warping and materials for weaving, because they have a ton of materials for that. And I suppose I should at least talk about my works in progress. So that was the Michigan Fiber Festival. If you've never gone, please check it out. It's awesome. I was told it's the biggest one in Michigan as far as fiber festivals go. That's the first one. That's the first fiber festival I have ever been to, and it was so much fun. They have all the fair food there, and the people that love fiber arts, and they're my people, and they were everywhere, and it was so much fun to see. I mean, it was really hot out, you guys. Oh my gosh. I wore my sweater that I finished last week that I showed you, that oh my gosh, my so faded little sweater that is merino nylon blend, and it was quite warm. I mean, it was almost 90 degrees out. I want to say it was 87 degrees Fahrenheit, and I wore it. I toughed it out, and I wore a little hat because I was trying to keep the heat off, like the sun off of my head and my face, but I was sweating so bad. I was dripping down my face, and I was so warm. But there were so many people I ran into that were wearing little, of course, cotton. Most of them were cotton knits, but they were wearing their hand knits, and some of it was like linen blends that they were wearing, which makes a lot more sense. It's a lot cooler for the summer months, but it was just so fun to see other people's projects that they were wearing and just talk about it, and I had so much fun. And everyone that came had so much fun and found treasures. You know, the soap lady was there, the felted soap lady, so my mother-in-law found some felted soap, and it was so much fun. So I loved it. And as far as the like going back again next year, oh, I definitely want to go back. I definitely do. The great part is everything I purchase will keep me busy for a long time. I mean, through the winter, for sure. This will keep me very busy. So that was, an investment in my hobby that will be so much fun. And I can't wait to spin all of this yarn and then knit with it. I love it. So as far as projects go that I've been working on, I primarily only worked on 2 projects this past week, and that is, pardon me, it has been a long week. I am quite tired. So we have the Forester sweater by Olga Putano. Such a beautiful sweater. I did cast it on last weekend, and I messed it up twice, at least. Possibly 3 times. I ripped this puppy back and had to start over. Oh, I tell ya. Color work. So, not the best thing if you're trying to do this while watching TV and you're not paying attention. But it's top down. So, I've got my collar here, and now I am doing the color work that is on here. So, I'm doing it in Plutalope in, I think it's the plum colorway. Plum. So that, and then the oatmeal colorway by the Lions brand, and it's fisherman wool. And especially if you're going to the fiber festival, I mean, oh my gosh, I love the sheepy smell now. I got to pet all the sheep. It was wonderful. And then I've got this little progress keeper by Lock and Lou, and it's so cute. It's a little sun. And it's got this little bead, little glass bead. But it's a sun, and it's golden and sparkly and beautiful. And I thought, oh, how fun. I'm just going to put that on my project where I'm working on a winter sweater. It's definitely a winter sweater, or I guess fall, but definitely winter. I just want to cast on all the things for fall now. I feel like fall is here, even though it's almost 90 degrees outside. But so far, so good. I mean, like I said, I messed it up quite a few times and had to go all the way back to the collar. And, yeah. The first time I had to rip it completely back and start over because I screwed up the ribbing. I don't know. But loving this. It's going quite well now. And I've been behaving myself and doing the right color combinations. So that is currently living in my new project bag, the Michigan Fiber Festival bag. So there's that. And then my other project, oh, of course, is Andrew Mowry's So Faded Cardi, or not, the Comfort Fade Cardi, pardon me. Another fade. And I got a bunch more done on this, you guys. This is my primary project that I was working on because it has my Multifarious Nature yarn in it that I dyed up. So we are now on the beautiful pumpkin colorway, which is gorgeous. It glows. Look how that glows. It's so fall and beautiful. It has like these golden areas and this beautiful deep orange. Is that not the most beautiful color? It's the most beautiful color. And that goes, so I've got my Dusk colorway, Cranberry, and now we're on Pumpkin. I love it. And then I've got the cute little Progress Keeper by Lock and Lou. I just purchased 2 of them because she had a nice little sale going on. Oh, you can see it. I have a really good shot of this on my Instagram, but it's a little flower daffodil. It's a daffodil. So cute. And they were on sale, so I picked up 2 because they were on sale. But I just thought that was absolutely adorable, and I put it on my Comfort Fade Cardi. So this is about halfway-ish done. And then after this colorway, we will be fading into caramel corn at the bottom. So I'm very excited about that. I still have a little bit of distance to go because I gotta kind of basically match what's going on here up above. But I am getting there and I'm really excited because, of course, once you finish that, I'll get to the sleeves. But I'm not like in a rush. I'm really enjoying doing each colorway. I think that's so neat to see how it's fading, and it's just, oh, it's so pretty. And I love the alpaca. It is so, so soft. And knitting the alpaca it slides right off the needles. It's wonderful. So these are on my, like I said, my alpaca base. So it's alpaca, superwash merino, and nylon. And then this one is just superwash merino 100%. And that is Cranberry, which, oh my gosh, I love that color too. I love all of these colors, and putting them all together just made perfect sense to me. Let's just put all the wonderful colors together. And again, those are my Multifarious Nature colorways, and you can find them on my website at multifariousnature.com. So that is that. And of course, it's being housed in my brand new project bag from my May Contain Egg, which I absolutely love this project bag. It's so nice and big, and they had a project bag that was massive, you guys. It was like a stash bag. It was huge. 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 It was so big. So big. So big to me that, I mean, I wouldn't even pick it up. But I thought, wow, like that would be so much room. It was like a fiber bag is basically what it was. It wasn't a project bag. It was a bag for fiber, but it was huge. You could put a whole fleece in there easily with room to spare. So that's pretty much what I've been working on. I didn't work on my wrap cardigan, which I really should do here. Again, I've cast on too many projects. I have 3 projects going on, technically 4 now. So, yeah, 4 projects. I need to finish that mitten set, so that way that donation and the hat, I need to finish the hat so that way I can get those ready for the Operation Warm Up Flint. And that knit along is still going on, or crochet along, make along is going on through October 15th. So you are welcome to pick up and create something at any time during that time. Let me know that you want to participate, and then just contact me when you ship your item to me, or items. And my P.O. box is below, as well as on Ravelry. You can find that on the information page on Ravelry. I am on Instagram and I'm on Facebook. So you can check on all those pages and find out information and contact me through all those different outlets as well. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I'd love for you to participate. I think it would just be so awesome if everybody was able to even create just one item. That would be awesome. So again, Michigan Fiber Festival, amazing. I want to go next year so bad. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I'll catch up with you next week. Take care. Bye.